Are we on? Hi Kenny, welcome. I seem to have lost everybody. Hopefully they'll all come back in a minute. I don't know what happened there, but for some reason YouTube changed me sign-in key, so it weren't responding with OBS. Oh, change to live chat. There we go. We're a bit dark on the picture, aren't we? So I've got to change the settings again from last night. Advanced and brightness. Just put it up a couple of clicks, see if it could come on. Right. Exposure's on auto, focus is off, everything else is fine. Right, I think we're working good this time. Let's turn that light away a bit. There we go. It would have been nice if it told me. I don't know why it's changed alt sign-in key. It shouldn't do. Once it's assigned you a key, that's it. It's supposed to be that one no matter what. Yeah, back to Kirby. Well, I had lots of people watching on the other one and it was stuck buffering, and nobody's coming in apart from you, Kenny. They've all gone and left me. Hey Caroline, welcome. Right, I've got my computer right up against me because I thought the problem were it were trying to... How do I send out another notification, Kenny? I don't know how to do that. All it does is tell people I'm online. Yeah, I thought the problem before were because it were trying to connect the internet to the studio Wi-Fi instead of the house Wi-Fi. Welcome back, Sean. Sorry I couldn't continue with the other one running. It just wouldn't do anything. Yep, they'll find us. I don't like it when it does that though. It puts you all on edge, doesn't it? You think, what's gone wrong now? Please work. Anyway, I've got some lovely new Inktense pencils from Caroline this morning. And look how shiny and new they are compared to battered and old. Bit like me. Yeah, so I've got some much needed replacements for ones that I used many years ago and never got round to replacing. And now I've got to find a new space in my folder, so I'll put them safely over there because I'll not be using those yet. I'm going to be doing this werewolf for the go on brain Spooktober, but because it's got so much detail and I've only got one stream day, I thought I'd make a start now. It does throw your mojo off, Kenny, it does, really does, and I don't know why they keep changing things. If it works, don't mess about with it. Right, so I've got an idea in my head and it might not work, but I'm going to give it a try. I want to do this moon first, and I thought I'd put a silver sparkle paint on first, and then when it's dry use Inktense over it for the craters and the shading and everything. I've never used Inktense over a watercolour paint before, and I'm not too certain how it's going to work out. But if we don't try, we'll never know, will we? Grab my paint. And only these cheap store paints that I'm using. Exactly, Sean. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Welcome back, Star. Yeah, we've got it running properly this time. Sort this camera out. We're on a bit of a tilt, aren't we? That's better. I don't like it when it's tilting right down like that. Right, zoom in. Come on, mouse, start working, thank you. Do us 3 clicks as usual, and that should be enough, yes. I'm also gonna have to move things around a bit because I'm so limited again on space. Mouse will have to go down on that table out of way. Move that across. You can move back. Thank you. Give me a bit more space. Right. So I'm centred on my moon, and like I say, I'm using these cheap paints. They're only £2 from our local shop. I'm going to use this silver here. So I'll get some water in it and start it activating, loosening off. Oh, I'm doing that again. I've filled it. Why didn't I just press it? There we go. Right, that can be working. Oh, mooning ya? Yeah, mooning ya. Sorry, brain's not on functioning yet, Sean. It takes me a while to catch up. Hi, Pickle. Welcome. Move that over there. That there. That there. Right. I don't think I need to mask it off or anything because it's not much in the way of it, and it don't matter if some of the craters disappear because I can put my own in. Come on, now we're loosening up. Annie, give you long enough. Come on, paint. I need to play. Come on. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better than yesterday, Pickle. Were you having an off day? Did you do too much? Thank you, Star. It looks promising. I'll give you that. It looks promising. If this moon works. And while this bit's drying, I can go on to do possibly the tree or the bats and dry that off a bit. It's a bit too much. That's better. I can move it around now. And it's only a thin paint, this, but it's got an awful lot of shine to it. And it covers quite well. And I can't tell you what name of paints are because I've chucked the box, but it's only cheap. Cheap like the budgie. Stress can do that to your pickle. It makes pain levels go up through the roof. All you can do is ride it out until your stress levels go back down again. Well, that's coating well. So how is everybody today, apart from Pickle recovering and Caroline's got a sore back? So how's everybody else? And if the Inktense won't go over this paint, then I've got a backup plan with pencil and just use Inktense on the rest of the picture. Sorry, it's a bit like watching paint dry at the minute, isn't it? I'm not doing out exciting. I haven't drunk mine either. Thanks for reminding me.
I just caught it just before I couldn't drink it.
It's glitter paint, yeah. It's really sparkly. You know what I used on the background of the bathroom in the ink house? It's the same paint. And when it dries, more sparkle comes through. Kenny and Caroline say hi, Ian.
Hello.
Thank you, Star. Oh, sorry to hear that. Sean, how's she doing? No further news. Oh, no good. Yeah. No news is good news. He's just gone through to the other room, Sean. I'll say up when he comes back through. Right. Some more paint. My phone keeps telling me I'm live. That's 3 times now. It must be taking its time catching up. And it's really nice to say it's cheap paint. It doesn't leave streaks or anything. and I don't know if that's because of the mica that's in it. It seems to move and fill all the spots. So I was quite surprised when I found it at £1.99 from the range. I've been saving up for that collie roll paint, but I think I'll stick with this one because it's got so much shimmer in it. And it works well. I'll go over his slaver because that's going to be clear anyway. I've missed a bit at the top there. Fill that a bit more, it's a bit patchy. There we go. Right, leave that to dry and we'll come back to that. See how we go on with pencils over it. Right, I'll move that out my way because I ain't got much room. It puts sparkle in the water as well. If it's sparkly you want it. Yeah, it's watercolour, not acrylic. But not as we know it. Yeah. Sean and Star say hi, Dot.
Hello, morning.
Afternoon.
Afternoon, yeah. Sorry. Gone 12.
Hi, Kayla. Get some coffee in you, girl. That'll wake you up. Right. So, I've got the same colours out from last night. Start at top of tree. So I'm going to use the same for the tree as I did yesterday. I don't want bark, don't want red oxide, amber, saddle brown, don't want bright blue, don't want tangerine, and I don't want sherbet, but I want willow. Right, I've got them 4 again. I've got tan, which is 1720.
Go text in bedroom.
I think you'd better.
I'm trying not to laugh out loud, but
Hey, what's he like?
at it again.
I've got amber that is 1710, saddle brown 1740, and willow 1900. I'm going to go with amber and pray over where I want the highlights first. You don't see pound signs. I look at the price first, then I see the sparkle. Or usually I see the sparkle and then I see the price and think, too expensive for me. So I'll put it back again. Right. So I'll stay away from the wet and I'll start at bottom of the tree. I was going to start at top, but I'll start at the bottom instead. Then my hand's not likely to go in that paint and put it all over. Right, so this tree, it's got its roots sticking out of the ground, and it's quite rounded and thick. So I'm going to leave that centre with no pencil, and that's where my highlight's going to hit. So I'm going to come just past it and put amber, and below it here and put amber, and I'm going to leave that centre highlight to move the colour and leave it as light as possible. Sorry, thinking and talking at the same time is not a very good idea for me because I get tongue-tied. So I've put amber down, and then I want tan, and that's going off the edge of it. Same this side, and this will make the illusion of the oval of the tree, of the root, seem more realistic, because I'm graduating colour from the top down to the base of it. Take that around there a little bit more, and then I'm going to come with saddle brown. No, I'm not. I'm coming with willow, sorry. And that's on my back edge. This will add like a red tone to the brown. I'll try not to go over lines. And then very bottom here is going to be saddle brown, because that's the darkest. That's sticking out, so I'm going to put a little bit of tan on that. It won't have an highlight as such, not like that has, because it's behind it. Let me go and let this cat out before she ends up clawing the door to death. Always, when I'm streaming. Sure, she does it on purpose. She'll lay asleep all the time until I'm streaming, and then she starts. Right. I'll take this saddle brown where that one touches this one, and I'm going to put it over the line. So that's telling me where the darkest bit's going to be. Excuse me. Right. Put some more of this amber just round here where I can see it missing a bit, so it brings it into the centre. Oh, I've got a tickle in my throat now. If it's not one thing, it's another. All I do with watching money is watch it go out at the door. Every time I save up for something, you can guarantee a bill drops through, or something needs doing to the truck. I had little money as a teenager, or when kids were babies, but I'm sure we used to have more to last than what we do now. I mean, we don't go out drinking or anything, but where money goes, I've no idea. I always start by activating the lighter area first, and then I start bringing in the darker colours and blend it in. And I'm slightly bringing each colour up into the other one as I wet it. so it don't give dark lines. Wipe that off and then blend that in. And I always keep wiping it off because I don't want the colour to build up on the brush. Hi Melody, welcome. How are you? Did you manage to catch up on some sleep? That's true, Pickle. I think they know. They know as soon as they know you're doing something. Yeah, we did, Sean. We used to go out, we used to smoke, go out to pub all the time, restaurants, feed kids, clothe the kids, and we'd still got money, yet we had less. I don't know, how's it work? Hi Bethan. Never late. You're never late. You're just where you need to be when you are. Right. We'll start on this back bit here. I'll activate it and then blend it into the lighter area again so we don't get a harsh line. So same 4 pencils. And where's my, oh, same again, taking it in an arc. Put the line down first where I need it. If you go on, how's that word? Exaggerate the highlight in the centre and work down your colours, you make the shape that you need. If I just laid this colour all over the middle, it wouldn't have that highlight and it'd look flatter. And that's not what I want. Tan. That put down a little bit more. Willow. And I don't need to put saddle brown again because it's got it there already. Just take some red in there. And I want quite a bit of red underneath where his claws casting a shadow onto the tree. So I'm going to fill all that area around his hand. And then back to tan. And then back to amber. This highlight here is going to be on that section of this tree. I'm still in frame, aren't I? Yeah. I'm using that patterning as my centre line, so that's where I'm going to drag the colour into. And then it'll fade off up there, so I'll meet it back together. I'm using the patterning to my advantage. It don't take any thinking about, or hardly any thinking about then, if I use the patterning. Take tan out to there. I'm curling under again here, so apart from a touch of highlight just on this edge, everything else is going to be tan coming down to that. And just a little bit on edge, and then it's going to change to the willow underneath. Again, there's going to be a little bit of highlight on that bit, so some amber there. Tan. And then willow. I'm just going to take a bit of saddle brown and put it right in that crease there and against that edge there. Oh, hi Shannon, didn't see you come in, sweetie. Right. Now I'm just going to deepen that tan a bit, because when I look up at the screen I can see a lot of white area and I don't want it to end up as an highlight, so I'll just deepen that bit a bit more. That's better, and I can always add more on next layer because it will need 2 layers. That's good too, Melody. Right, got the dark across there, I've got the light on that bit that I need. Other 2 branches will be the same as this one. Amber. This time though, the highlight is going to be the top edge. And take saddle brown down here because it's got the other bough against it. I'm leaving that white because I'm going to bring the colour up into it. Again, highlight at the top. It always starts as a scribbly mess. I think this is why I struggle with normal pencils so much, because I'm so used to just scribbling colour down. And you can't do that with other pencils. I keep practicing. I'm getting better with the Prismas now. Just have to learn to slow down, that's my problem. Right. And I need amber against that bit again. Turn it. That's that. Highlight on top there. There's going to be quite a bit of highlight on end of that bit because it's got the moon in it. Hi Darla, welcome. Right. On this bit, I want the highlight right on the edge there, and I want it on the opposite edge, and I'm doing the dark in the centre this time. Widen that one out a little bit. Forgot that one. Right. Tan. over there as well. Right, I want saddle brown. I'm bringing that right in the centre of this bit. Right, what do I want on that bit? I'll put amber at the top. I don't want a lot. Mainly tan round it. And willow just to blend into that bit. Right. Put willow around that. Right, activate that and then I'll see what I need to add to it. Hey Sammy, welcome. Hi Connie. People keep coming in and I'm missing them, sorry. Right. Starting the light bit. Where I didn't want it. Well. Drive safe, Kayla. Enjoy your dinner, Melody. Sorry, camera's vibrating at a minute because there's a big wagon going past. It seems to make it vibrate for some reason. I am relaxed. Honest. I'm trying. Right. That needs darkening for a start. I'm a saddle brown. Stick some more on while I'm here. That's better. And breathe, yes. Now I've banished him to the bedroom, Sammy, because he's watching something and laughing out loud all the time. I don't know where he's watching, but he's loud. So he's banished. He was watching Peter Kay last night in the other room, and while I was streaming, all you could hear were him laughing. Hi Vicky, welcome. Yeah, he's got quite a bit of pain at the minute, so it's his way of dealing with it is by watching comedies. If he laughs, he don't notice his pain as much. Whatever helps, we all find our own coping mechanism, don't we? Oh crap, I keep going over bloody line again. Good job, I'm going to be doing a dark background, isn't it? Again. What's up with you, woman? Stop it. I missed some. What was that? It must be an East Midlands thing then, Sean. Right. Do that bit first. Then go into the dark bit and bring it up. Try not to get his hand. At this point, I don't know if I've got too much of a glow on the tree. I won't know until it's fully dry and I start darkening the background around it. And then I might have to add more, and I haven't got my bit of paper again. There we go. That's better. I can get up to edge now. Always forget about my bit of paper. Hi Jo Beth, welcome. Ooh, coffee. I could do with a coffee. Following the light area again. And then the other. Trying not to lose me island. Why are you teaching military men to dance, Vicky? Seems a strange thing for them to do. Or have I just read that wrong? Oh, you're teaching English. Right, that's better. I just suddenly saw lots of men in uniform dancing about. Thought it was strange. Thank you, Kayla. It will do when I've put all my extra shading in. This is just the flat base coat. Leave that to dry. Right, that paint's dry, so which is a good job because we just stuck my fingers all over it. I'm going to use my new charcoal. Caroline, I'm using a new pencil. It would, wouldn't it, Connie? Belly dancing in uniform. Right, I want to thin this out quite a bit. Let's see, will it work without moving the silver? I think it is. Just putting this charcoal in some of the deeper crevices, but not the mega deep crevices because I want a darker one in there. I'm only dabbing it, I'm not rubbing it in case it does move the silver. I think it's gonna need another coat, but it's working. I forgot this charcoal had got a green tinge to it. So neutral. Have a good day, Vicky. Thank you, Pickle. Just add in a little bit of, I presume it's sherbet. I've still got on my mat. I'll double check in a bit. I'm just adding a little bit of that just on this edge. Thanks Connie and Shannon for putting link up. I think mine's just Sunday morning. The 27th that I'm streaming. That's why I thought I'd make a start on this one today, because it's so big. I don't know what's happened to notification today, Kayla. It's took me 3 attempts to get the stream to start this morning. It's not been playing very good. I'm going to put some more of this neutral grey down. And I think I'll do the bats. Time away. 7 minutes past. from what May told me, it's not so much April that's the problem, it's the channel owners who don't update her. Like my Wednesday night coincides with Kate, yet Kate's not on the list. It's on the list, it's Sky, then me, but something went awry because nobody updated April with it. What are you doing? Stop scratching the sofa. Yeah, Sean. Are you streaming this afternoon, Connie? No, not today. Okay. Next Tuesday. Okie dokie. Yeah, we're telling one at Cats off for scratching leather sofa. He's a swine for it. And I won't buy new until something happens to him. So I just keep telling him off every time he does it. Yeah, when something happens to him. And at rate he's going, it could be me stringing him up. Only joking. He's cute and all, but he's got his moments. Oh, there's quite a few bats when you start looking. We both decided a couple of weeks ago that we're not taking any more rescues in. Not now. Both as health's playing up, so it wouldn't be fair if we took any more in. So we're sticking with just these 5 for now. Wait for that to dry and then put some more in. Seems to be a lot of patterning around this bat. Surely it's not extra wings. I've got my doodad, I can have a look. It's the same shape and patterning as the wings, but it can't be, surely. No, I'll have to leave that for now then, because I haven't got a clue. Hi Selena, welcome. Yeah, we had 6 cats until recently. We had 4 chickens, 10 ducks. I think that were it recent. I've found new homes for the ducks and the chickens, which I miss them terribly. And one of the cats, unfortunately, used to sleep on the driveway, and a van driver didn't see her and used our driveway to turn round. Unfortunately, she lost her life. Otherwise, we'd still have 6. Just going to put a bit more black in that bit. Over the years, we've had quite a few chickens and ducks through us household. Oh, bye, Melody. That's all right, sweetie. Thanks for coming. You take care. Right. Press a bit more. If I can get all these little bits done, and then all I have to concentrate on is the werewolf during the streamathon, Spooktober. I've just thought of a new thing that's going to be new for me as well. Moonlight, I've got to do glow on the werewolf and around the sky. That's going to take some thinking about. Not done that before. White pastel or white chalk? I've got white pastel. It's alright, I'm still thinking about where the glow's got to go. Yeah. What made me think of it is because I was colouring these bats and thinking, well, they've got no features. They're just colourless blobs. And then I thought, well, they're not going to show any features because it's a dark night. We just moonlight. And that's when it hit me. Oh, moonlight, dark sky, I'm going to have to do a glow. And I've only done a glow of a candle before. So it's going to be fun. I like challenges. Aye, that sounds easy, Sean. Thank you very much. Yeah, Shannon, but there's lots of bats, but there's not all little doodads that he normally draws, rather. Like silly ghost faces and what have you. It's actually one of them pages where you don't look at it and think, what the heck is that? Because it's just hundreds of bats instead. Oh, going off that line again. Black background. I'll be fine. Bye, Connie. Have a good day. Thank you, Connie. It is, that's fine, Kayla. I think seeing as there's quite a few of these bats, I'd be as well off doing these off screen. You don't want to sit watching me colour thousands of bats. and then during the Spooktober I can do the background and the werewolf. Background. Yeah, good one, Sean. It feels like it at the minute. That's okay, Caroline. You might be as well off going and laying down for a bit, sweetie. No, you're alright, Kayla. You chat away. I can't always see everything that's being said. But you want to chat, you chat. And I do always play my videos back. Not always on the same day, probably the day after. So any chat that I do miss, I catch it the time when I watch it back. Usually when I can stick phone under my nose so I can see it all properly. Oh, such a lot of black. Hi, Raquel. That's alright. You work and lurk. Might as well do these birds black as well, thinking about it. That's alright, Caroline. I'll talk to you later. Hope you managed to get some sleep, sweetie. Yep, just Inktense, Kayla. It's what I mainly use. Not till the picture's completely finished do I use a bit of pencil if I need to. My hands won't let me use pencil, just pencil from start to finish, so that's why I always use Inktense. Don't know what that were I've just coloured. I thought it were other wing, but it isn't, it's here. If I were going to travel anywhere with this for a day, then I'd probably just colour it in with the Inktense and not activate it till I got home, because then you don't have to carry water brushes and things about with you, just the pencils. Oh, you don't know what you're missing, Selena. They're a wonderful medium. A bit more water. That's better. I didn't start with colouring with Inktense as such. For 10 years I used them on fabric. That's what I originally bought them for doing designs on t-shirts and pillowcases, cushions, things like that. So this working in colouring books was all new to me, same as it is for most of you. That's a lot of bats. Exactly, Shannon. Or you can go over them with a different medium and it won't budge. It won't react. What time are we? 22. I think that's it for in that area. I'll go back to a bit of tree because I'm getting fed up with bats. So do this tree stump just below him here. Hi Joey, welcome. I like the Inktense more than Neo 2s. I do like the Neo 2s, don't get me wrong, and I love what I can do with them, but because I've worked with Inktense for that long, it's my go-to thing. It always has been. Joey, while I remember, in one of the other videos you asked me about the masking tape that I use. This is called Eclipse masking tape. It is an American brand, so you should be able to find it over there. I can't buy it in UK, I have to order it from America. And you can use it and use it and use it for months on end. The same piece that you break off, you can keep moving it, lift it and put it down, lift it again, put it down for a good 2 or 3 months. So that's why I like that one. I missed your question in the other stream. Right. Number 10, willow and saddle brown. Right. Now there's going to be quite a bit of shadow up the top here because he's against it. So I'm not going to need much amber. I'm just going to put some against the edge towards the moon. Then the tan, the next lightest. Willow. The willow's going to cover quite a bit of this, and then go in with other colours to darken the edges. Put saddle brown where this crease of this tree is. Now I prefer the polys because I like layering. Too soft, in my opinion. I'm just learning how to use the Prismas. Got amber, I'm taking that to centre at tray again. If I'd have had first, before the Artisas and the Castle Arts, then I'd probably learnt how to blend them. But because I had the Castle Arts, which are quite hard, and the polys, I prefer layering because that's what I learnt first. That out a bit. Bark there. Five, two. Right, 2 o'clock. I'll leave it there. I can get carried away with shading and I don't notice time, so I'll stop now. I'll zoom out and I can find where mouse is again. Oh. Right. Zoom that way. Right. Don't look like I've done much now, does it? Now I've zoomed out. But yeah, I've started doing some shading in this tray here with bark, and I need to do the same on this one. Moon's okay. Needs some white print in it on this leading edge. Bats, I've still got millions of bats to do, so I'll do them off screen. And I'll do the other 2 trees off screen as well. And then all we have to do is werewolf and background on the Spooktober. Excuse me. Right, so thanks everybody. Thank you for coming and spending time with me. It did go fast, didn't it, Kenny? But most on it were trying to get the stream to start. Thank you, Jo Beth. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you for coming. Bye, Raquel. Bye, Jo Beth. Bye, Kayla. Bye, Shannon. Bye, Kenny. I think Caroline's asleep, so I'll not say bye. Connie, if you're still there, bye. And I'll see you all again soon. Take care, everybody.